First time I thought about writing a serial killer novel was actually in London. I was on a magazine shoot. Being a crime writer, they took me to the Whitechapel area of the city where Jack the Ripper plied his trade. It struck me as a very kind of yuppie place, and it made me think, it'd be interesting to explore how the whole Jack the Ripper scenario would play out now, at this point in time, in real time with the Facebook and Twitter generation. So that was kind of my starting point for Murder Mile. Murder Mile isn't a whodunit in the classic sense of a murder investigation resolution. It's more of an aerial view of a crime from three disparate narratives: the victim, the perpetrator, and the investigator. I'm not overly interested in puzzle solving or planting clues for a reader or anything like that. I'm more interested in creating an overall view, and hopefully at the end it comes into focus for the reader. When I'm writing about Brennan, I'm not overly interested in the canteen culture of being a police officer or anything like that. It's how the case affects him and how he's tested as a man, as a human being. I'm a big fan of Glasgow writer William Michael Ranney. When he wrote his Laidlaw novels, he said he wasn't writing a book about a man who was a cop, but he was writing a book about a cop who was also a man, and I think that's a very important distinction. So I'm more interested in how he is affected as a human being by these very grisly crimes, how he manages to function in the real world outside of his responsibilities as a police officer. He doesn't see the city in the same way as the natives or the tourists. He's from the other side of the country, Ayr actually, on the west coast. So his view is coloured by his own influences from the other side of the country. Much as I think he loves it, he's probably in equal parts frustrated and angered by it. And by the end of Murder Mile, he's probably ready to give up on the city, so maybe he'll go back to Ayr and open a bookshop.